Hey YouTube followers, it's Thor5260 here. Today, this is not a review video. This is my prediction. I just saw the matchup between Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate in a death battle matchup. So, well, I don't know. It's just me. Is it always Marvel DC Marvel DC? Yeah, or is just the other way around? But that's not what it's about. Here's what's going to happen. I brought these two. These are my two Funko figures I got. Both of them will be taking on each other on Death Battle, because I know this upcoming Wednesday one of their videos will come, and then next week whoever didn't come will come. So let's talk about these two characters. We got Ryu. He's from he's the main protagonist from Street Fighter. And we got Jin Kazama, main protagonist from the Tekken series, which is one of my favorite games. So, which character is going to win in Death Battle? Now, this will be Ryu's second Death Battle matchup. Fought Scorpion, but did not win. Spoiler or warning for you guys. But it's past anyway. So, here's how it goes. Let's start with Ryu, for example. Let's see. Ryu was trained by Goken along with his best friend Ken. He's been going to the tournaments to test his skill out. Okay, I'm not. I yeah, I'm trying to try my best because I don't usually play Street Fighter for the story. I just play Street Fighter because of the game. Let's compare with his fair wins and losses. Because let's see, you guys can help me out in the comments if you want. Because I'm gonna try my best. Because I know about Jin Kazama more than Ryu. But here's what I do know. I do know Ryu's has fought in strong opponents like Akuma, who's the most powerful one. But that wasn't his first. We got, he also fought Zangief. He fought Bison. He also fought and defeated Sagat in the first tournament. I think that's what it was. I don't know. Let me try my. And he does have an alter ego called Evil Ryu. That's when he has the power of the Satsuno Hato, the same power like Akuma is. I don't know much because, yeah, like I said, I don't follow the story. I just played the game. Let's. He also does have the power of nothingness, which is also the most powerful one. Well, yeah, yeah, but that's how much I know, because I know he does have a fair wins and loss throughout his journey. So he has lost a few tournaments against. I know he's lost to Ken for sure. Yeah, he also lost to Dawson, but I think those are the only two characters I know he lost to. But that's all I know. All right. So help me out by leaving the comments about how much you know about Ryu, because I honestly don't. So what we have here is Jin Kazama. Now this one, oh sorry guys, that's my bad. This is Jin Kazama, who's going to be Ryu's opponent in this match. Now these two have fought before in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which I don't think we're going to count that because it's just a non-canny file. See, Jin made his first appearance in Tekken 3. He's the son of Kazuya Mishima and Jun Kazama, and the grandson of legendary fighter Heihachi Mishima. Yes, I do have the Funko Pop figure of both Heihachi and Kazuya, along with Jin, and those are the only Tekken characters I got, but I'm getting off track. Jin started out training when he was only like a small boy. He was first trained by his mother all the way till he's 15, and till a villain, a monster called Ogre, came by and in the story, it's her mother. His mother's not dead, just missing. So I'm predicting that in Tekken 8 that she'll make her return, or probably find the mystery might be solved. Well, okay, again, I'm getting off track. Let's see. He was trained. Then later on, he was trained by Heihachi Mishima, and he entered the third tournament and fought off a lot of opponents. And he had a tie with Harong, who's a Taekwondo fighter. Now, I don't know if I pronounce his name right because that character is Korean, and I know Japanese, but not Korean. So, after Paul Phoenix defeated Ogre, because Paul went undefeated through the whole tournament, and then he left, and then Jin finished off where he started, and then that's where he betrayed him, and then that's Heihachi Mishima again has betrayed Jin, and Jin activated his devil form. Because just like Kazuya, he's got the devil form. So, well, that's all I'm going to say for now. Because let's compare with these two fighters. Okay, I'm going to give the edge to which fighter has the best and which fighter doesn't, with their strengths and weaknesses. Let's start off with experience. Ryu. Well, before we get down, before I say Ryu, that's what I meant to say. Both these fighters have started at a very, very young age. Let's compare with Ryu. Ryu had a master with Goken since he was a small boy, and he had a sparring partner named Ken, and they've been training, and then they later on starts fighting against each other to prove who's better and who's still has yet to prove. And then later on, they end up fighting Goken for training. On the flip side is we got Jin, who's been trained by his mother since he was a small boy, all the way till he was trained by Heihachi Mishima. So he actually had his training through the tournament. Then he went, and then Heihachi Mishima sent him in the tournament when he was only 19 and fought off other fighters. So, which edge should we give it to? Who only has one master but has a sparring partner, but has two teachers, and then enter the tournament. So, you know what? I'm going to give this a draw. Both experience are heavily equaled. Let's talk about strong opponents. Now, for Jin, he has fought opponents that's ridiculously strong. The strongest one he's fought was Azazel, followed by Jinpachi, and followed by his grandfather, who's actually the strongest fighter other than Akuma, who appeared in Tekken 7, who's defeated him. He also defeated Kazuya multiple times, and he brought down a whole scores of the Tekken Force during the fourth tournament. Now, so yeah, he's fought a lot of powerful foes. Go with Ryu. Now, Ryu has strong foes too. He does have that one character. I don't know who. I forgot the character's name from the. Well, he's fought in Ryu. He's got that weird dreadlock. What was his name? Yeah, because he's pretty powerful too. He also fought Kuma. He fought Sagat, and he also just defeated Bison in Street Fighter V. Oops, that's spoiled. I'm pretty sure you guys already know by now. Anyway. let let's see. I just mentioned. I forgot to mention about Ogre for Jin. Yeah, he fought. Well, he even fought Monstrous Ogre in the side storyline in Tekken: The Devil Within, which is a mini game for in the Tekken 5 game. So let's see. Strong opponents. I'm gonna give this another draw because they're pretty good. Let's talk about experience. Now Ryu is older than Jin because Ryu made his first appearance in the first Street Fighter in 1987, and he's been training since he was small, and then at a very young age he entered the first tournament. Well, they both these two have entered there, so yeah. So yeah, Jin started when he was small, but he has fought older fighters, older than Ryu for sure. Even Heihachi, who's actually the highly most experienced one. Then it was Jim Hachi, who's also the most experienced. And he's like over 100 years old. And Jin has even defeated a 100-year-old man known as Wang Jinrei in Tekken 5. So, oh man, you know, I have to admit, this is another draw between these two. Okay, let's talk about wins and loss. Now, Ryu has lost in a. I believe he only won like one or two tournaments. I don't know. You can leave in the comments and say. You can tell me how many tournaments he's won or lost. But as for Jin, for example, he has been in the third tournament and won, and he entered the fourth tournament. And did he win? Well, yeah, I think so. I would say so. And he won the fifth tournament, so he's like a 2 or 3 time champion. So, I would say I'm gonna give this edge to. I'm gonna give the edge to Jin because since he's been a strong fighter. Now throughout the tournament. Now let's talk about their egos. Let's talk about Evo Ryu. Now Evo Ryu is the one that Ryu does not. Now none of these characters want to let their evil self out. Yes, they have. They both have alter egos, and they're both evil. Now Evil's Satsuno Hado form, or we all call him Evil Ryu. Well, technically that's what they call him in the game. Let's see. Well, he is pretty destructive in many ways, and Ryu doesn't really use it as much, so that could be maybe an issue for him. I don't know. Well, Jin has Devil Jin, and he has short-term telekinesis. He can fly, shoot lasers out of his third eye. He's even stronger, and if you have aerial control, you'd be in the air. You might have more control. So I have to give this one to Jin for sure. Sorry, Ryu. Now let's talk about other powers. So let's come up with one final thing. Ryu does also have the power of nothingness that allows him to control. So I wonder how well he can do against Devil Jin. Well, because I know the Satsuno Hado probably may not work on Jin because Jin has Kazama blood that protects his soul from evil. That's how much I know. I think for both these two for power, I think Ryu probably would take the edge for this one, dude, because of the power of nothingness. So, for topic, I'm going to put down for power. So I'm going to give it to Ryu. So I think that's all I got. So on YouTube, it'll be coming on the 4th. I'll be out of town that time, so I will be able to watch it. I'm going to close this video. So who do you think who would win between Ryu and Jin? Because this is going to be some kind of a fight. Like 1 minute melee, it was a draw. Cartoon Fight Club, well, Jin kind of best him out of two. We'll have to see what Death Battle says. So if you like the video, click the like, subscribe, and I'll post another video whenever I can, because I don't really have a schedule for posting videos. So I'll see you on the next one.